Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about the influencer Brittany Jade and a video that she did that she received a ton of well-deserved backlash over, but I wanted to share this with you guys, but I have to place a huge trigger warning. This video is going to be discussing the loss of children, the loss of an infant. Yes, she lied about it, but it's still going to be discussing those topics. So if those are triggering for you or upsetting, completely understand. Please skip this video. But if you are in a place where you would like to hear my thoughts and have a discussion about this influencer and what she did, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so Brittany Jade is a mommy TikToker, and she also has a YouTube channel along with her husband. Over on TikTok, though, she has a really big following, and on YouTube, she does not. She has, I think, around 3,200 subscribers, which is fine, but there's no content on her channel. So I don't know if she's deleted the videos off of her channel or if she just has never uploaded to that channel. I'm not sure. If you guys know, drop it in the comments below. But her biggest platform is TikTok, and the other day she decided to upload a video to her over 2 million follower, platform that was so disgusting and so distasteful. I don't know how anyone could look at this situation and defend it or say, oh, well, it was a joke, or oh, she meant this, or oh, she meant that. This is a very cut and dry situation, and it's absolutely appalling. But what happened was she basically uploaded this prank. Y'all know how I feel about pranks and kids. I think they're horrible for the internet. But she uploaded this thing. So she was sitting in the front seat of a vehicle with her husband in the passenger side. Her two twin boys were in the back. They looked to be around 4 years old. I wish I could tell you guys more about her, but she's put her TikTok on private and there's no videos on YouTube. So I really don't know a whole lot about her. I had planned on, before making this video, watching, the last several months of her TikToks just to get a better idea, but she's gone private and I had no clue who she was until now. Imagine being famous because you pulled a prank about losing an infant on TikTok. That is how people found out about you, including myself. But either way, they're sitting in this vehicle and she tells her twin boys to just go along with this storyline that she's about to film. The storyline was to try to win a cruise on Carnival Cruises. So she tells them to go along with it, and she starts to feed out this narrative. She's telling a little bit of a background of the story, and she says that basically they deserve to win this cruise because they lost their third brother at childbirth. So these two young boys are sitting in the back thinking, we should have another brother, but he actually died during childbirth. And my mom is telling everyone this on a video, or, they might comprehend it as this is being videoed, not knowing how big her platform is and how crazy this thing would end up. And you can tell that both of the kids are very confused. And as she is feeding more of this information out with the storyline, once she says, oh, the third sibling died during childbirth and all of this kind of stuff, she starts to say, oh, I almost lost it here by fake crying. So she's using fake crying to conceal her laughing. She has laughter when it comes to the idea of losing a child during childbirth or pranking her children. Now, I found out about this late last night. All day today, I went back and forth on, should I show the video? Should I not show the video? Do I show it? Do I not show it? Because as I've criticized Dad Challenge podcast before, there's no reason why you should be sharing traumatic or really toxic and problematic content to your channel without blurring kids' faces. And a lot of times the content just doesn't need to be shown. So I didn't want to look like a hypocrite. But here's what I've decided to do. I think for context, it's really important for you guys to see the video for yourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Obviously, I will blur her son's faces out, but at least then you guys can get the audio idea of the lines that she was feeding out to them. You won't be able to see their reactions, but just know that they were confused and acting like most other, 4-ish-year-old boys would be acting if they were in this position. So I'm going to play the clip and then I will continue with my thoughts.
What we say. Entering to win a trip on a cruise ship. Yay! How cool would that be? For a birthday? Yes.
We could do it for your birthday.
For your birthday, okay? All right, so just go along with what we have to say, okay? We are entering to win your Royal Caribbean cruise for Levine Cove's birthday next month. And why we think we should be chosen to win is because when they've been through a lot, and haven't you boys? Come here, honey. When they were born, they had a triplet brother who they lost, and
It's all right.
very sad.
They talk about him frequently. But they never got to meet him, so it's just, this would just be an opportunity.
Yeah, they really miss their brother, and it has caused them great emotional stress throughout their childhood, grieving their triplet brother who they lost so sad in the womb.
Yeah, we don't have a water.
I know, and that's the unfortunate part because we lost him
They're
so
still in
young.
denial. They're still in denial because
What are you
of
talking
how
about? What are you talking about?
your triplet.
Lawrence.
What is that?
Well, I'll edit that out, okay? But put your arms around each other. In loving memory of Lawrence, please, Royal Caribbean, bless these boys on their birthday. Right?
Did we miss you, Lawrence?
Now, as you can see, once the kids were confused and not really understanding what was going on, they did speak up by saying, "What are you talking about?" and kind of voicing a little bit of their confusion. But this is so disturbing, and I don't really want to focus on the boys much here, but I did want to insert that little idea. The thing is if you have the ability to do this, film it, and put it on TikTok, I think that you have part of your soul missing, and I also think you have part of your brain missing. And if that's a little harsh, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't really care. These influencers are being given platforms and they are being idolized for being absolute trash bag human beings and showing everybody. They're literally showing it. Once they're exposed, it all comes out. And half of them are still successful and still have people idolizing them. This is a woman who literally closed out her video by saying, rest in peace, or keep in your memory Lawrence. She made up a fake name for this third child that supposedly, passed. All for a prank, views, clicks, comments, new followers. She was willing to build out this storyline and publish it all for the sake of fame and money online. How many times do I have to say these influencers and family vloggers will do anything to get those clicks and views? It does not matter if it's distasteful, if it puts their kids in compromising positions, if it's something like this that mocks. In my opinion, she was mocking people who have lost children, whether that was during childbirth, whether it would be a miscarriage, whether it's later on in life. People who have lost children, no matter at what period of time or what age, I don't know what that feels like. And I hope I never know what that feels like. But I can say that the anger that I feel on behalf of all of those people that were affected by her video, I'm just so pissed. So aside from this monster of a person being idolized and putting out this video and thinking that she could get away with it, she quickly deleted it about 10 minutes later after the backlash started rolling in. And she did come out with an apology video. Now, the apology video to me was a bunch of gaslighting, deflecting, not taking a whole lot of accountability. She did say that, you know, oh, we're extremely sorry to the people we were hurt, triggered, or offended by the context of that video. And she supposedly contacted people that were affected. So whatever with that. But here's where she lost me. If I was going to give an ounce of credit for her apology, she lost it once she went into the portion of blaming other people that were reposting the video, saying that those people were bad people because they were reposting the video. Ma'am, you created the content. If someone's going to repost it for context, to open up a conversation and allow people that did not agree with you to be heard, and they're going to repost the video and have a comment section for people to talk, that is not their problem. You created the content. If, like, literally that content would not exist, if she would have never filmed it. So blame yourself. Stop blaming people who are reposting it in order to call your ass out with a proper receipt.
Within 10 minutes of posting it, we realized we made a big mistake and deleted it.
We both wanted to come on here and take this time to apologize.
We are extremely sorry to those who were hurt, triggered, or offended by the context of that video. There was this trend going around with the Royal Caribbean cruise, which I have seen a lot of videos for and a lot of apology videos for. We clearly did not think this through, as it is not something to joke about, and are extremely disappointed in ourselves. Although somehow the majority of the comments were like this, I then started seeing a couple comments from people who helped me realize that this was extremely insensitive of us. At which point I deleted the video and personally went and apologized to anyone who wrote a comment saying they were hurt. Either followed them so I could message them or commented on their videos. And I want to say thank you already to those who accepted my apology. Although I deleted that video within 10 minutes, unfortunately, there are some who stalk and watch my every move, who have reposted elsewhere and are continuing to trigger people. Due to this being so sensitive and triggering to so many, I won't be speaking anymore on the contents of that video. We are human and we make mistakes, and we are truly so incredibly sorry. There's a reason why I deleted that video so quickly, so I please ask for anyone who is reposting and resharing that video elsewhere to please also delete it immediately. We don't want any more damage to be done to the people, to the moms who could be hurt or triggered by that. Whether you accept our apology or not, we recognize our actions as ignorant, insensitive, hurtful, and are extremely sorry to those who were affected. This is a mistake.
So here's my whole thing. What do I think is going to happen next for her? I think the people are going to continue to talk about this for the next, 7 to 10 days. And then people will kind of trickle off and stop talking about it. And she, like a lot of other influencers, will end up just slithering their way back to social media and continue on like nothing happened. She thinks that her apology was well delivered. It was not. It came off as very phony. And once she started blaming other people for reposting her content, like I said, if I was going to give her even a little bit of credibility, that was taken away as soon as she started going off on that tangent. And I think that this is just a very good reminder of how no matter who you give a platform to, they could be a terrible person. And it's unfortunate because that is just part of following people on social media. But I will say, one of the first red flags, if someone is oversharing their children in order to make money, that to me is sort of like one of the personality traits that if I saw that in someone, I would automatically just steer clear. And that's just me and my personal kind of way that I think of things. Because if you're oversharing your kids, then you already have a depleted amount of actual, compassion in your soul, because you are actually making money off of oversharing your kids. And that could go for everyone that I've talked about on my channel and many other people. So do I think that she'll come back to TikTok? I do. I hope that people knock her down a few pegs. And I hope that she really can, at some point in time, I hope that she can just step back and reflect and see how fucked up it was of what she did. And maybe if she somehow finds even more self-awareness, she'll be able to actually reflect and also see that her apology was just a, you know, big pile of shit, basically. So anyway, those are going to be my thoughts for today. I'm sorry if this is upsetting to you guys. I understand, but it's important that things like this are talked about because shitty influencers are rising their way to the top, and you know, unfortunately, sometimes the internet just makes really stupid and disgusting people famous. And if you're able to pull a prank regarding a fake dead son and actually pay tribute to him on a video and make up a fake name, I think that you're disgusting. And that's where I stand on it. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye.